All right, we are in Winter Park on Rollins College campus, and we are going to attempt to do the Rollins College Mr. Rogers Neighborhood Tour. I think there's 4 stops on the campus that equal the tour, so we're gonna go see if we can find them. Let's go check it out. It's our first time on this campus, and it is a very, very nice campus. Looks like there's a lacrosse game getting ready to start over there. Look at the memorial chapel. That's cool. It says our first stop is over this way, so we're gonna keep walking until we can find it. Oh, there is a Rollins Museum of Art. There's definitely some event, alumni weekend it says. So that must be what's going on. I really like the style of all the buildings on the campus. Makes it really, really cool to walk around and look at. The first place we are stopping at is, and again, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's like Teak Hall. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that'll have our first Mr. Rogers spot. All right, the tour actually doesn't start here, but if you're looking at the map, which I'll put a little snippet of the map on the video, it shows you are here at the Rollins Museum of Art, which it's also free admission. Are we going to that? All right, we're gonna stop in, check it out, but it says we gotta walk this way to our first stop. All right, so we actually are going to go into the Rollins Museum of Art first. It says Tuesday, open 10 to 7, Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 4, Saturday through Sunday, 12 to 5. Okay, we have time, and free admission. All right, so we did a little quick lap through there. It said only non-flash photography allowed, so I didn't want to film anything, but pretty cool to see. Got some old stuff, very old items in there. But now we're gonna go to our first Mr. Rogers stop. Okay, so we're gonna just walk over here for a second to show the water, but this is the way we need to go to our next destination. One of these days, we're gonna come back to Winter Park and do the scenic boat tour. We actually did it like 2 years ago when we were first moving here. Really nice tour, but we actually walked by today and they were all sold out. But just looking at the water, look at this house right there. And actually that boat right there is part of the scenic boat tour. And I remember they came by the college and said that the Rollins College has one of the best rowing teams, but it's a neat tour. We'll do that one of the times, but today it was sold out. Okay, now that we're back over here, this is the road we need to go to the, and you don't know the name of it either. I tried saying earlier, Teak, I don't know how to pronounce it, Hall, which is gonna have a portrait of Mr. Rogers. We got something going on over here, but look at the poles holding up the tree. That's pretty unique. And then I think one of these, yep, right here, the John M. Teak Concert Hall. That's what we need to go into. Have no idea if it's open or not, but this looks like the entrance. If it's not open, maybe we can see the portrait. Let's see if we can see what this says. Concert hall. I guess it looks like the door's open down here. Looks like the portrait's right there. Can we get in this way? Down here maybe? Let's try this door. All right, that door was unlocked. Now, this is what it was talking about. Look, Fred Rogers Plaza and Lobby. And this is the first stop on the tour. Fred Rogers. That's really cool. Is this? Oh, this is the John Teak guy. Very, very cool. All right, on to the second location, which is up here to the right, I believe. All right, so we were looking online, and Mr. Rogers graduated with musical composition in 1951. And then did he get his...
I think he got his honorary doctorate from here in like 1974.
And the tour I mentioned before, the scenic tour, the boat tour, it'll actually drive by the house that Mr. Rogers would come down to and stay in. So this golf cart up here asked if we needed a ride anywhere. So that was really nice of them. I guess we could ask her to give us the riding tour, but it's such a nice day walking around that we just chose to walk. Look in there. That's cool.
It's a pretty campus.
Very pretty campus. All right, there should be a stone placed in his honor that we're looking for. And the map kind of shows us heading up this way, so I guess that's why it's showing us all these stones. Oh, you found it? Oh, there we go. Fred Rogers, 1951, Mr. Rogers Neighborhood. That's really cool. All right, and then it told us to continue up and around, but I think that was just showing the rest of these stones. We are going to continue up around the stone path, which is what it tells us to do, and head that way. But you have Alexander Hamilton, New York City.
I want to read more about this because look, it looks like some of them have like a stone within it. So I don't know if this is like
Yeah, it looks like
from like
a lot of them do, yeah. Because Mr. Rogers did as well. There must be a lacrosse game going on. That's pretty cool. Who else can we find? Zeus, Mount Olympus, Greece. It's hard because of the shadows. Hermes, Thomas Paine, Aristotle, Apollo. There's P.T. Barnum of Barnum and Bailey.
It's got a little thing up there.
Yeah, so shows birthplace of King Arthur, and it's got a little stone. I'm not sure what these stones mean. There's a ton of them. Like, see, look. What does that mean? Marco Polo.
Socrates. I know it's Socrates.
Socrates, Socrates. I'm not sure. Maybe we can look up on the way walking around here and see what all of these mean. There's a lot of them. St. Francis. Look, John and Mabel Ringling, Sarasota, Florida. We went to that estate, so I'll put that video in the corner.
Yeah, not confirmed, but I feel like they have within them like embedded
Some,
a drop from that place or something like that.
yeah, more of them.
Solomon's Cave.
I guess that's why they, on the map, show you to go all the way up here. Machu Picchu. Garden of Gethsemane.
Wow.
That's something there. Rocks in there.
Or if anybody knows anything about it,
Yeah, let us know.
let us know.
Yeah. George Washington.
Father Abraham
What?
had many sons.
That's something. If that's something from like over there, that is very cool. George Washington. And there's more. Okay, it goes all the way around. This is pretty insane. Try to just do a pretty quick pace here because it's. If any of them stick out, well, shout.
Robert Frost, Two Roads, Diverging Yellow Road.
Oh yeah, Robert Frost. Look, Zacchaeus and Elijah. More down here.
St. Augustine.
Alexander Graham Bell, I think I see.
Pasteur.
I think I see Alex, so.
He's from Scotland.
Cleopatra. Looks like more there. All right, the last little set of rocks, it looks like. Yeah, actually, I think there's more up there. Beethoven. All right, continuing on. This is insane. Yeah, and there's a few more over here. Good grief. Abraham Lincoln. All right, let's see. Oh, you got a Shakespeare?
Sir Walter Scott.
The Wright brothers. Marjorie Kinnan Rawlings. Cross Creek. We've done that video. I'll put that in the corner as well. That's a cool place to go visit. Dionysus. Theodore Roosevelt. Harry Truman. And this actually looks like the last little piece. Helen Keller. Martin Luther King Jr. William Pitt.
Oh, yes.
That was something. And they've got some little, what's this? Hamilton Holt, the 8th president. Walk of Fame. It says,
Something in stone.
and
Good in everything.
something like that, yeah. Interesting. All right, now our next stop is Olin Library. All right, just reading online, the reason why the President's Stone was here at the beginning is because he actually started the walk in 1929 and went around various places and collected the stones. So I guess it is stones from the, if you see a stone inside a stone.
Yeah, there's like markers with the people's names on it, and then you'll see a different stone or rock inside of that
And it's from that
place.
Answers our question. Onward to Olin Library. Hopefully it's still open. I don't know what time they close. Some birds up here in front of us. All right, we're gonna attempt to find there's actually some like journals and different things of Mr. Rogers in here and a knitted sweater. So I'm gonna have to be very quiet. I don't know if I'll be able to say anything at all, but if not, at least we can get some video of it. Let's see, do my best. So here, Mr. Rogers Archives. Downstairs turn right, go to the end. Doors open. Here's a preview of the library. We're gonna head downstairs. Archives and special collections. This is a big library. Whoa. We got the moving shelves. That's really cool. All right, it said it was open, so. Darn, upstairs it said it was open. All right, well, we're gonna peek through the glass, because really it's this right here. So we have Daniel Tiger, his shoes. That's something. Sweater and sneakers. Both the sweater and sneakers were worn by Fred Rogers on the children's program, Mr. Rogers. So those are film worn shoes and sweater. Then over here, a few more letters. Wrote this letter, so he wrote this letter. Yeah, I'm glad that they put it near the window so you can at least look in and see. That's something to see, the sweater and shoes, though. That's pretty cool. So their hours are normally, yep, 8:30 to 4. Well, we at least got to see some of that stuff. All right, now we're gonna go back up the stairs out the front and go to the 4th location. That was pretty cool. I wish it was open. That's all right though, at least we got to see it. I did read online there's one more location, so it'll be our 5th one, and that is a big, huge Mr. Rogers sculpture that was put in last year in October. So to end it, we'll go by that. Looks like we walk here past the tennis courts, and there's a plaque that we'll find. Looks like we go this way around the tennis courts. All right, walking down, ooh, look at this ceiling. Walking down this way, I believe somewhere here towards the end will be a plaque. The 4th stop is this Life is for Service marble plaque, and it says online that he carried a photo of this in his wallet the rest of his life. So not quite to the end of this long haul, but there it is. Now, like I said before, we're gonna head to the big statue. All right, now we're heading to that statue, and you can see the lacrosse game that's going on. I've actually never even, like, in person have watched a lacrosse match. Don't know a whole lot about it. Do you? Have you watched one in person?
Zero.
Gotcha. Shows it's period 2 with 10 minutes left. 6-3. Just a closer view of the match. Quite a bit of people are there watching. So the Rollins College mascot is the tar. I don't know if anybody really knows what the tar is. There's a page on a Rollins College website that tries to explain what it is, so you can look it up. Now we're kind of back down that way is the little art museum. This was the walk, the rock walk, and heading this way through this little area is the big statue of Mr. Rogers. This is the Ann Russell Theater, 1931. And if we go up these stairs, they're doing some photos over there, so we're walking around kind of the little middle area, but if we come around this way, this is where the statue is going to be, right here. Wow, look at that. That is cool. Here you go. Beautiful day for a neighbor. Yeah, October 28, 2021. Okay, and here's an up close of the statue. He's got Daniel Tiger, his sweater on, his sneakers, which could have been the ones that we saw. That's a really cool statue. Very, very cool. It says, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Look at the back. Oh, this is so cool. Wow. That is just one of the coolest little sculptures I've ever seen. The trolley. Look at the detail.
It says, would you be mine over here?
It says what? Would you be mine?
Would you be mine? Neighborhood trolley.
Yeah, would you be mine? Look, there's... What's 143 mean on the bottom of their shoes? Do you know? But anyway, you can see, again, all the detail they put into this. I guess the one person put into this. You scan the QR code, right? All right, and if we come over here, you scan the QR code. It's one guy that did it, Paul Day. Kind of hard to see, but we're trying to figure out what the 130 or what 143 stands for on the bottom of their shoes. Here's another shot. That is really cool. Okay, so we looked up the 143 stands for I love you. I having one letter, love having four, you having three. And it also said that that was Mr. Rogers' consistent weight.
He maintained that weight for like the last 30 years of his life.
Yeah, so you can see the 143 is on all these shoes. That is very cool. Definitely worth seeing. Well, this was really cool. It's a free tour. Obviously, you have to come when everything's open, but really cool campus. Perfect weather today. Nice little Mr. Rogers neighborhood tour. You can see just outside the gates, Rollins College. Also, just kind of as a last thing as we're walking here, Science Center has a big greenhouse up there. All right, well, that was our free Rollins College Mr. Rogers neighborhood walking tour.
Self-guided.
Self-guided. That was really cool. Mm-hmm. I'm glad we got to go out there and do that. It was really cool to see some of the real items they actually wore on set. Got to see some of our first live lacrosse game. Yeah. And very beautiful campus. So I would recommend it. If you're in the Winter Park area and you have just an hour or two to spare, swinging on by Rollins College and checking that out. But with that being said, that does it for today. Thanks for watching.